In this video, we're going to compare prokaryotic cells with eukaryotic cells. So the first thing that you might notice between these two cells is the prokaryotic cell has far fewer organelles than the eukaryotic cell, and that's true. Prokaryotic cells don't have membrane-bound organelles, so they are much more simplistic than eukaryotic cells. And when you think about it, prokaryotic cells are bacteria, whereas eukaryotic cells would be plant, animal, and other higher forms of life, but more complex than a bacteria cell. So because of that, prokaryotic cells don't have a nucleus. Their DNA is found right in the cytoplasm, whereas eukaryotic cells do have a nucleus. So because of that, prokaryotic cells can do transcription and translation at the same time because they both happen in the cytoplasm. So what happens is as soon as a part of a gene is transcribed, it can immediately be translated. Whereas in eukaryotic cells, there is a time lag between transcription and translation because transcription happens in the nucleus and translation happens in the cytoplasm at the area of the ribosome. If you're talking about DNA itself, prokaryotic cells have a single circular chromosome right here, and then sometimes they'll also have a smaller bit of DNA called a plasmid that can transfer between bacteria cells, which increases genetic variation. But eukaryotic cells have many linear chromosomes, and again, they're found inside the nucleus, and they're not circular. So as mentioned before, transcription happens in the nucleus for eukaryotes and in the cytoplasm for prokaryotes because they don't have that nucleus. Another thing is, if you remember, eukaryotic cells have introns that have to be cut out and then the exons spliced together before translation can happen, and prokaryotic cells don't have introns. Their whole gene is copied and translated. Eukaryotic cells have larger ribosomes than prokaryotic cells, which makes them different as well. But the things that are similar between both is AUG is the start codon for both types of cells. Both of them use the same enzyme, so helicase, DNA polymerase, and so on. Both of them use tRNA and ribosomes in the process of translation, and translation occurs in the cytoplasm for both of them.